Hello everyone, I'm Rodney Reynolds, and today I have a bit of a story for you. It's starting, for me at least, in this house. So I discovered this abandoned house, and really didn't think much of it. I went inside, started looking around. It's in complete and total disarray. So obviously no one has lived in here for quite a while. So on the table, I discovered a news clipping. It was posted in the newspaper by a Joseph Charlesworth, and he's offering $200. This is in 1859 for return of his slave Curtis. Now, slavery was abolished actually in the United States in 1865. Slavery in Canada was abolished, I think, in some provinces it was starting to be abolished probably at the end of the 1700s, but mostly everywhere in the British Empire and in Canada by 1834 it was completely abolished. Now keep in mind that this game is set in 1899, so we are not going to be able to cash in on this. So in the back left part of this little teeny tiny house, there's this addition, a bunch of chains here and restraints for, I guess, slaves. Now in the floorboard there is a photograph, and on the photograph, well, it's a family. A husband and a wife and their son, I'm guessing. The question really is, who are these people in this photograph? Does this relate at all to Curtis? It might not. However, as I leave the house and jump on my horse and head out, I eventually find something on the shoreline. So let's go to that now. Now, as I'm roaming about in this game, I come upon this corpse. And the corpse is not far away from the shack that I just came from. So I'm kind of putting two and two together here, thinking that maybe this is Curtis. He's definitely a slave. Got this massive restraint around his neck. No shirt, no boots, just torn and tattered pants. And if you look really closely, you can see kind of like whip marks on his back. I want to throw a few dates at you. Remember, this game is set in 1899. Slavery in the U.S. was abolished in 1865. And that note that Joseph wrote was in 1859. So has this corpse been here all this time? Because if the corpse had been here all this time, there wouldn't be really much left to it, right? But, I mean, it's a game after all. Now, on his person, I found this letter, and he's addressing it to Lewis. Lewis is in Canada. He's basically saying, I'll see you soon. I'm coming. I'm escaping. I'm getting the heck away from the United States. Now, as you'll see, at the bottom of this letter is written by a man named Elijah. So this is not Curtis. Elijah has an uncle, Lewis, that he's writing to. And also in the letter, it refers to his cousin, Samuel. And I think we can summarize from this that the photograph in the shack was of cousin Samuel and Uncle Lewis. You might be asking yourself the same question as I did when I kind of read the letter and understood, when slavery was abolished and how long this corpse has been here. I mean, would there be anything left to it by now? Probably not. There are, though, a lot of swamps around here, so maybe the body got into one of those swamps and was preserved, and then it got flushed out and just washed up on the shore, or maybe he slipped, from the top of the bank here. So have a look at the map. Here's the old hairy fen that Elijah refers to. This is the shack, and here is where the corpse, or Elijah, was found. So they are in pretty close proximity. So it's really anyone's guess whether Curtis and Elijah were related, aside from the fact that they were both slaves and they were held in that shack. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit the subscribe button, like, and share. and also consider purchasing a t-shirt. I will see you in the next video.
Okay, girl.